PlayStation.
What's coming up next for PlayStation Access?
Well, anyone who follows me on Twitter probably knows I've just come back from Japan.
Secret things.
Secret
things.
But it is a secret, actually. We can't tell you just yet what we're working on, but very soon those videos will be going live.
It's going to be very exciting.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I like Subscribe now. And rounding out our host here, Mr. Ramon Russell, the heartthrob from San Diego studio. I'm so glad you could join us, bud.
I'm glad y'all could have us. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like Sid said, my name is Ramon Russell. I am from the MLB The Show development team back in San Diego. Speaking of them, shout out to everybody, all our development team back at home, cranking away on MLB The Show 18. We can't wait to tell you about it, but not today. Today, we're going to talk about all of this awesome content coming to PlayStation 4.
That's right. Now, tell me a little bit about what you do with the MLB team. I know you do some streaming. Tell me a little bit about that.
Right. So I do a little bit of everything. Most of the people on our development teams, we wear many, many hats. I'm a game designer sometimes. Other times, I'm a community guy. And other times, I'm here in Paris with you guys on this stage, ready to see some really awesome content.
And really awesome content we are going to see starting any minute now. I want to tell you a little bit about what we've got lined up tonight. We're going to have 20-plus game updates. We're going to have
ready to see some really awesome content
and really awesome content. We are going to see starting any minute now. AAA games. We're going to have independent, big ones. We're going to have DLC updates for major titles, big sequels, Final Fantasy updates. I mean, my goodness gracious. And then the PlayStation Media Showcase, and who knows what's going on there. That's just under an hour from now. We've got a lot to get to tonight, and I say, if it's okay with you guys, that we dive right in, and we start off with a reveal. Now, this is a sequel to a game that a lot of people really love, and I want to show the first gameplay of that, and we're going to do that right now.
After 1,000 years, the mask of vengeance has manifested itself again. Who will protect the Mexiverse against the powers of evil? A hero with determination, who doesn't crack under pressure. With a statuesque poise of the old gods.
Guacamelee 2 kicking this off right. I love the first game. So excited to see the Drink Box is back with a sequel. Coming to PS4 soonish.
I love how precise they've been with the release date.
I'll take it.
Getting us really excited. Soonish.
There's a 99% chance it'll come out soonish.
Soonish. And we are going to see some more gameplay of that nowish. And this game is looking super polished.
You saved that one for you didn't show us that in rehearsal.
That's right.
I keep saving that one up.
I kept that in my back pocket. So this game is looking super polished, and what we're seeing here, I believe these are the dimensional waves, right?
Yeah, and they allow you to solve puzzles and traverse obstacles. And you can see there, like, there's some hazards in the red dimension, and he's safe in the blue one. It's going to add like a really interesting angle to the puzzling.
Now, if you played the original Guacamelee, you know it's got a robust combat system, and we're going to see a little bit of that here, juggling with those dimensional waves. But you know, the combat in this game is just so satisfying. You've got these luchador, you know, sort of pro wrestling moves mixed up with sort of beat 'em up combat, and that color palette, rounding it all out.
It looks gorgeous, doesn't it?
Look at that. It's even got me panicking now about like how much I'm going to have to practice to get good at this.
And I remember I sucked badly at the first one.
Yeah.
I was not good at it.
Okay, so
this is what we're here for.
This is what we're here for. The chicken is back and better than ever. And this chicken has seen a lot of refinement, a lot of new chicken mechanics on deck here for Guacamelee 2 coming to PS4. And
this is what they've been spending all their time on.
I mean, why not, right? Wouldn't you? So this chicken here is quite a quite a tough customer. We're going to see that here in a second. But right now, we're going to see a new ability unlocked by, I can only presume.
Oh, the Chicken Oracle.
Yeah.
Chicken Oracle. I swear that is a fried chicken shop somewhere in South London.
If it's not, it certainly should be.
He's telling him, do not get turned into chicken nuggets today.
That's
Not
right.
today, son.
You're going to learn some new abilities.
Well, he isn't going to get turned into chicken nuggets with this.
Chicken shot. This is a new ability here for the chicken. This chicken is really a can-do chicken. And this chicken shot, the chicken glide, we're seeing it all here. Now, this chicken shot is also useful in combat. So this chicken is a ferocious, ferocious fighter.
Crazy
Guacamelee too. I love that.
I mean, you would not want to mess with this chicken. Look at it go.
All chickens in video games are ferocious. I've learned that through my years of gaming.
A
Chickens
murderous
are nasty.
force.
That's right.
Chickens are nasty.
This has got to be the most lethal looking chicken I've seen, though.
Seeing some first gameplay here at Guacamelee 2, and oh, is this
co-op?
Is this co-op?
Yeah.
I see.
It is co-op.
So I do have it on good authority from Drinkbox that there is 4-player co-op throughout the entire game. We're seeing 3 of those 4 players right now, and this is the Mangrove Swamp level.
I can't wait for you guys to carry me.
Grappling hook mechanic here, looking great.
It really
It's
is.
Guacamelee 2.
I like
Wow, great start here for tonight. And you know something? Let's just keep going. I got 2 more announcements, and we're going to get to both of those right now. That was 2 great new games we just got to look at. I got to say the Gardens Between looking awesome. It's got that art style. It's got the time mechanics. Holly, what do you make of that?
That is completely my type of game. I'm honestly taken with it. I have goosebumps every time that music drops. It's a beautiful single-player, narrative-driven puzzle game, but there's no time pressure on the puzzles, and I really like that. No text or dialogue. The world tells you the story. 1 button to interact. A lovely game to get into. Genuinely in love with it, and it comes out late 2018.
Nice. So the first trailer that we saw, that was the Hong Kong Massacre, developed by Vresky. Super stylistic trailer that looked insane. It had this like Max Payne, Hotline Miami,
yeah.
A little Blade Runner vibe.
Yeah,
and you can expect that coming to the PlayStation 4 in 2018.
Outstanding. So we're going to keep moving here. We got a lot to get to, and frankly, we're running behind. So Loco Roco Remastered, it's out now on PS4. We know Loco Roco 2 Remastered's coming, and right now we're going to tell you when. And that was Roco 2 Remastered, and that's coming out December 9th, finally. Now we know. Holly, I know this is a big one for you.
Yeah, my bathroom is actually decorated with Loco Roco stickers.
She's not even joking.
I'm not actually joking. I loved both Loco Roco games. My PlayStation Portable, my PSP, played them non-stop. I love eating. And me and the Loco Roco games have that in common. If you've never played Loco Roco before, you play this lovely little creature, you roll around, you eat the flowers, you get bigger, you complete puzzles. Sometimes you have to be a certain size to be able to complete them. And you sing to wake up magical creatures. And it's utterly charming. I basically love Loco Roco. So Loco Roco 2, there's going to be new collectibles, new characters. It's in 4K on PlayStation 4 Pro. And pre-order start today.
Outstanding.
Nice.
So, Holly, I know you're also a big fan of The Sims.
Yeah.
And I think we've got an update on that one.
Yes, we do. We know The Sims 4 is coming to PS4 in November. I'm, like you said, a huge fan. So we have a first look at the expansions that are coming soon. So I say we just check it out.
And that was The Sims 4. It's coming out in November on PS4. And now I have a confession to make. I've actually never played a Sims game.
Are you for real?
Yes, 20 years almost.
Shame.
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 Ring the bell.
I will say, I did get a chance to check it out on PS4. I spoke with the developer, and I think this might be the one for me. It's a time to dive in. So what they've done is they've basically tried to capture the entire Sims 4 experience from the PC, and instead of kind of reconstituting or boiling it down or doing something else with this is really the pure version, and it's been just reworked with the UI in mind. It's going to have a much easier UI than we've seen. It's going to have all the free updates that they've rolled out to the PC. So that's toddlers, you got your pools, your careers, and I have it on good authority that future PC free updates are also going to make the jump to PS4. So
it's good
yeah,
to hear.
Good stuff.
I think that's really exciting. I think what's really important here, it's not a reimagining, it's not reconstituted. I think I last played The Herbs on PS2, and those games weren't like traditional Sims games, and that's really what people want. So, as Sid said, exact same game, but with PS4-friendly UI. That's what you want. And of course, it's launching with all the fan favorites like city living and vampires, etc.
Are you going to be cruel to your Sims, Holly?
Yeah, probably.
Don't lie.
I mean, it starts with about 3 hours of building a house, and then you just cruel to them for the rest of it.
And lock them in a room with a refrigerator and a door to get out.
Don't give my secrets away.
Yeah. So, hey, we're keeping a pretty quick pace on today's show, and we've got yet another game update to share with you right now. And, Rob, I got the sense you were kind of fired up for this one.
I am massively excited about this one. When I first heard this was coming out, I literally was jumping for joy.
And Rob doesn't jump for anything.
No, not for anything. So I believe we're going to have a little look at Tennis World Tour. Let's check out the trailer right now.
And that was a new look at Tennis World Tour. It's coming to PS4 next year. Rob,
yes.
Thoughts?
I am super hyped for this.
Yeah.
Like, Holly can attest to this. I've been wanting a tennis game on PS4 for forever.
Yeah.
Like it's been way too long since we've had a good, proper, deep tennis sim. Like the last one I really got stuck into was a Topspin 4 on PS3. I played that so much I was one trophy away from platinuming it. And I understand some of the devs from Topspin 4 are working on Tennis World Tour.
That's true.
And there's going to be, I think they've got 30 licensed players so far. There's a full-on career mode, and it's really focused on the simulation of it as well. So if you're after that deep, really sim-heavy tennis game, this is going to be the one for you. I think MLB has got some competition now.
All right.
In the simulation department.
All right.
We'll fix this after the live stream.
yeah, we'll handle this after we're done.
Well, the excitement is palpable, and I want to just take a quick status check, just take a moment to catch our breath here. PlayStation's media showcase here at Paris Games Week is just about 30 minutes away. So you know that's going to have some good stuff, and we're going to be cutting live to that right after this program. And we are running a bit behind. We've got a lot to get to. We've got a lot of announcements. We've got reveals, updates to share right here. And I want to kind of bring the conversation back to PlayStation VR because it's just celebrated its one-year birthday.
Ah, Pembloith Happis.
That's right. More than 100 games out there for PlayStation VR. Tons more due for 2018. Ramon, what's your favorite PSVR game?
Resident Evil.
Yeah?
Scared the living crap out of me. I played the first few minutes regular on my television, then I popped on the PSVR. Completely different experience. I can't lie, I'm a scaredy cat, so I tried to get the shotgun and leave the house, but that didn't really work out.
Did you finish it?
We're not going to talk about that today.
It's all right, Rob didn't either, so I
didn't either. It's way too scary, but a game I really enjoyed, and I'm not even a massive Trekkie, but I really enjoyed playing Star Trek Bridge Crew. We played it in the PlayStation Access office, 4 of us all playing. Yeah. You each have like a different role on the bridge, like I was the helmsman, Dave was the captain, and you have to really coordinate to achieve your objectives, and it's like the ultimate wish fulfillment if you're a Star Trek fan, being able to be in Star Trek. It was just a really immersive experience, exactly what PlayStation VR is good at. Amazing game.
You literally did nothing but squabble. It was a video of you squabbling.
No, we didn't.
Now, while you like to sit, quietly on the bridge, this is my jam. Give me a gun, give me giant alien spiders, and let me go to town on them. I really enjoyed Farpoint. I think as well it also had the aim controller. And I just had that feeling that if anyone should walk into a living room when I'm playing Farpoint, I might look slightly more badass while in my pajamas because I've at least got the aim controller. Played it in co-op as well, which just means you and a friend can bicker while you try and take on the aliens. It's everything I wanted.
Very exciting, but this is the highlight for me. This is super hot VR.
Oh, look at Sid playing.
Look at me,
playing that.
Tiny Sid down there in the lower corner of your screen playing super hot VR. I loved it on PS4, but on PlayStation VR, just so immersive. Like we're all cackling like goons, as I do all of this. Like I'm blasting these guys, I'm throwing ashtrays at them, I'm throwing phones at them, dual wielding here like some sort of John Woo movie. It's just a riot. I mean, it's just pure fun, so much fun, and that's sort of some of the highlights for PlayStation VR that are out now. Enough about me, enough about us and our favorites. It's time to take a look at the future of PlayStation VR because there's a lot of great games coming. We've got 2 of them to share with you right this minute, so let's check it out.
It takes more than a fancy airship to make it in the arena. It takes a fearless captain and a steady crew. Join today and experience heart-stopping thrills, life or death battles, fight alongside your heroes, or take them on. Wealth and glory can be yours Do you have what it takes?
That was 2 brand new games revealed for PlayStation VR, both scheduled for release in 2018. Now, looking at Bow to Blood, Rob, you're a Star Trek Bridge Crew fan. I kind of thought that might be kind of up your alley.
I mean, for me, that's what PlayStation VR is amazing at, letting you experience things that you're never going to experience anywhere else. And so, piloting a really high-tech airship in Bow to Blood, yes, that is probably right up my alley. Like, it's a really unique game as well. It's set in this kind of fantasy reality TV show. We've got other contestants or enemies, and you can betray them or you can make allies with them. And also, it's procedurally generated as well. So every time you play Bow to Blood, you're going to be getting a completely new experience every time. But for me, it's just, you know, airships. Airships in VR. That's what it's about for me. Absolutely love it.
There's also Megalith. We got a quick look at that one, Ramon. What do you think of that?
So that was the first trailer that we saw. So Megalith is actually an action-packed shooter.
Yes, it's a hero shooter.
Yeah. So you're a Titan trying to become a giant god, has destructible environments, you get free locomotion. It's also coming out in 2018, and the development team behind it are full of multiplayer veterans, and they're excited about what they can do in VR, which also makes all of us excited, because with VR you're going to have totally new experiences, loads of innovation, so we can't wait to see what everybody's going to do.
Absolutely, and one of the great things about PlayStation VR is new experiences, but also putting a fresh perspective on familiar ones. So in that note, let's take a look at Ultra Wings VR coming to PSVR.
You are cleared for takeoff.
Hello， 大家好啊，歡迎收睇阿 K 啦級。咁就係啦，今晚最大嘅一件事咧，就係呢個巴黎遊戲週嘅 PlayStation 媒體發佈會。咁就大家靜靜地睇咗大約半個鐘嘅媒體發佈會嘅 pre-show 之後咧，呢個係 pre-show 嚟嘅啫，未正式開始啊。係啦，咁就其實都已經公佈咗好幾款嘅作品嘅消息啦。咁就包括咗呢個 The Gardens Between 啦，呢個 Loco Roco 2 Remaster 嘅推出日期啦。係啦 ，Loco Roco 2都有 Remaster， 一隻同樣都係喺呢個PSP 度出現過嘅一隻小品遊戲。問好 ，anyway， 好啦，咁跟住就係有呢個 The Sims 4啦，咁就都會喺呢個PS4 上面度推出嘅，係啦，咁就亦都4位嘅 外國主持都講過下佢哋喺 VR 上邊有啲咩值得去推薦去玩嘅作品啦，咁啊包括呢個包哈實7啦，呢個 Star Trek Bridge Crew 啦、Farpoint 啦，同埋呢個Super Hot 嘅，係啦。咁不過我諗香港人都會比較熟悉包哈實7同埋 Star Trek 啊嘛，仲有 Farpoint 嘅Super Hot 就真係可能問啲啦。係啦，咁就喺回顧咗之前啲 VR 作品之後咧，亦都一口氣就睇咗3款新嘅 VR 作品啦，包括第一款咧就係一個玩家會變怪獸嘅Megalith， 係啦。呢個就唔知玩咩嘅，暫時我覺得雖然佢哋話係玩，感覺上係玩槍擊型嘅多，但係好難明。Anyway， 咁第二款就叫 Ultra Wings 啦。咁其實就咁望條 trailer 咧，我有一個感覺就係佢好似一款唔知喺幾耐之前出現過嘅一隻街機遊戲，我啲唔記得咗名啦，又係一路揸住一架飛機啦，咁就去整爆啲波啦嚇。咁就第三款咧就係呢個 Sprint Winter， Sprint Winter 好難讀。咁呢一隻嘅話咧，我第一個感覺就係呢個 PlayStation VR 版嘅孖寶賽車，係啦。咁講到咁樣嘅話，基本上都唔需要再解釋咁多啦。係啦，咁就佢哋而家正式開始都仲有25分鐘，係啦，咁就大家可以再靜地去睇下呢個PlayStation 巴黎遊戲週媒體發佈會嘅 Pre-show 先啦，轉頭再見。
Brand new trailer for Star Child here. We just debuted, and I gotta admit, guys, I'm a little puzzled by this unique ability. Any ideas?
It's
like, what was that?
With more like questions than I have answers.
Questions than answers in that.
It looked like she was projecting herself out of her body and manipulating, like maybe astral projection. I want to say. Is that what it's called?
All right.
Sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
Maybe telekinesis.
Maybe. Yeah.
Something, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see, huh? So lots more to come here on the show, and we haven't even gotten to the PlayStation Media Showcase, by the way. So we are going to have a big Final Fantasy update for you at home. We're going to have a big update for more VR. We're going to have more game announcements, and then, of course, that PlayStation Media Showcase. It's coming really, really soon. I want to check back before we move on, though, on one of the year's biggest PlayStation VR titles.
Resi 7?
Yes.
Surely.
Resident Evil 7.
I mean, they don't come bigger than Resi 7 on VR, I don't think. And the exciting news is there is new free DLC for Resi 7 coming in December.
Free 99?
Free 99 is free. Even more exciting, it stars fan favorite Chris the Muscles Redfield. Everyone loves Chris Redfield. He's just, I mean, it's going to be an awesome new take on the Resi 7 formula, and it's entirely playable in VR, again, just like the main Resi 7 game. Redfield is like an action hero, so it's going to give a really different spin on the gameplay to Resi 7, I think, and we can have a look at the trailer for the Not a Hero DLC right now.
Lucas, you'll pay for this.
You're going to fail, and then you are going to die. Our only link to the connections.
He's next on my list.
We didn't get much from the first unit before we lost contact.
Luke is a fucking psycho. Not sure what's worse, him or those things. We gotta get out of here. Oh, fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Fuck! 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 Get the thing off me! Please tell me what I'm looking at.
I have no idea. It's something new. Exercise extreme caution.
Christopher, still with us, I see. Very impressive, my friend. Very impressive. Let's just see how impressive you really are.
You're going to need to proceed with caution. Extreme caution.
Oh, well, that's different. Like I haven't been since we got here.
Brand new look at Resident Evil 7's free Not a Hero DLC. Rob, I know you're a big fan of Resident Evil. I mean, it's just one of the best of the year.
It is. I think it's in my top 3 of the year.
Yeah.
But I spent the majority of Resident Evil 7 hiding and or running away from things. I think now I'm playing as Chris Redfield. I'm going to be punching stuff in the face.
Right in the face.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah.
Now, Ramon, I'm told you're a big fan of Halloween.
係，hello 又係我啊。咁就講到包哈薩7就冇可能我唔講句聲嘅，應該係啦。咁就大家都知道啦，一個巴哈薩7Not a Hero 嘅 Free DLC 咧就已經係公布咗呢個推出日期12月12號啦。咁就當中都會係以翻 Chris Redfield 嚟到做主角嘅，嚟到講翻去揾翻Baker 一家其中一個成員就係 Lucas Baker 嚟到去再尋找一啲在裏邊嘅真相。咁而另外一個要買嘅 DLC 就係呢個 End of Sui。咁呢個就好明顯地就係講翻 Sui 喺成件事件之後嘅後續發展啦。咁當然啦，詳細係點嘅話咧，咁都要去到12月12日推出咗之後先至會知噶啦。好，咁就大家繼續睇下啦，係啦。
Wow. Two wildly different takes on the horror genre. I guess that's fair to say, right, Rob?
Yeah, I mean, Stifled looks absolutely terrifying. Also, like nothing I've ever seen either. From the trailer, it looks like you have to kind of make noise to paint a picture of the world around you, but at the same time, that noise could attract things that you don't quite want to be attracting.
Things that go bump in the night, maybe.
I think we should make Dave play it.
Yeah. Make Dave
he
play
would
it.
absolutely love that game. If you're watching Dave, you're going to be playing Stifled very soon. Dead Hungry also looked awesome though, Holly.
Dead Hungry, as we've already learned through my love of Loco Roco, suits me just fine because I enjoy food. It's from Pixel Junk, so you know it's kind of going to be crazy. The idea is the zombies are really hungry, so you're making fast food and literally lobbing it at them to cure them, actually. We're not trying to kill them. more harm the zombies, trying to make them better. It just looks like pixel junk madness. Like, you can create different burgers by throwing things together. I'm in.
Throwing French fries at zombies.
Yeah, I'm sold.
So that's 2 PlayStation VR games coming out tomorrow in time for Halloween, which is awesome. There's another PlayStation VR game coming out very soon, League of War, and I believe we can see a trailer for that right now.
All right, that was League of War. I'll tell you, those 2 look like they were having the time of their lives on that couch. I mean, they were all grins and smiles and horseplay. But is it RTS or tower defense, or what is it, Ramon?
It's a little bit of both. So League of War, you can grab a tank, pick it up, and drop it on the battlefield and watch it go and blow stuff up. And who doesn't want to do that? So it's going to have a really, really nice single-player campaign, tons of different generals to choose from, and I really like the use of the social screen.
Very cool, very cool. So is that it for PlayStation VR then?
No, because you promised.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right.
You promised me that I could talk about Monster of the Deep Final Fantasy 15. Unsurprising, I'm a massive Final Fantasy fan, and I'm really excited to get to show you a little bit more. I've got to play a bit of it, and I got to speak to Tabata-san recently as well with PlayStation Access.
So here it is.
Here it is. Now, before I talk about anything else, it is a standalone game. So you don't need to own 15. It's not DLC. It's a standalone game for PlayStation VR. So for anyone who's played the game, you'll recognize some of the locations, but I have been told there's some new ones as well, which is quite exciting because it's a beautiful world. Now, just like it is in 15, it feels quite similar to playing the fishing in 15, almost like, it sounds daft, but what the VR would be for the fishing in 15. Different tackles, baits, different rods and lines, put them all together to create the right rods for catching different fish in different locations at different times.
Do they include a VR fish cleaning mini game?
Could you imagine? That would be, have you ever had a fish? That's awful.
We've got chocobos now, Carl.
Look. Yeah, so anyone who played Final Fantasy 15's online beta for Comrades will recognize the character customization. It has incredible customization. Best RPG hair I have seen in a long time.
That's important.
You'd expect nothing less from Final Fantasy.
I'm a character customization connoisseur, Rob. You know this.
Yes, I do.
The hair is beautiful. It also features some of the characters you'll recognize from the game. You already saw Cindy. Now, when I spoke to Tabata-san, he told me that the whole team is in it. You know, Ignis, Noctis, Gladio, Prompto. And it actually takes place within the Final Fantasy 15 game. It takes place quite early on. You're basically going out, you meet the guys, and they're like, hey, why don't you come fishing with us? You can come and camp with us as well. The character customization here is stunning. I think the biggest takeaway for this for me as a huge Final Fantasy fan is this VR game here put me into the world in a way that not even Final Fantasy 14 does. It really allows you. You're at the camp with the guys. You're able to steal food off Noctis's plate, and he'd like try and bat you away.
That was like the coolest thing in Final Fantasy 15, the camping. So to be in that is going to be like a massive wish fulfillment.
It really was. It gave me something that fanfiction.net has never been able to. It really put me into the world. But it gets better. I'm still allowed to talk about Final Fantasy 15 some more.
There's more.
There is. Final Fantasy 15 episode Ignis. We know it's on the way. He is best boy. Do not at me. It's not a discussion. But I'm really excited to be able to show a new trailer for that with some new details. And I can also reveal that the guest composer is Yasunori Matsuda of Chrono Trigger, which everyone knows. Final Fantasy and music go hand in hand. So I guess we should just get going. Please enjoy the Final Fantasy 15 Ignis trailer.
Listen well. A king cannot lead by standing still. A king pushes onward always, accepting the consequences and never looking back.
Tell a bloody thing from here. Let's make for the altar. Yeah.
Well, look who it is. What could one of His Majesty's royal retainers be doing here of all places?
Bloody hell.
Join me. I can secure us a way to the king and the oracle.
Part of me always hoped that I might see you happy one day. Your burdens lifted, free to live and love as you please.
Oh, what good is a world that only ever lets you down? Why not end it all right here?
I swore an oath to stand with Noct and keep him safe. Whatever it takes, I will protect him.
Permit me to make a suggestion. Rather than follow this flotsam and float away to a watery grave, why not come with me? What do you say?
Pilot H45H1M with the daily status report. Smooth sailing and nothing but sunshine.
All right, and that was Invector, actually a game that was announced right here at Paris Games Week about 2 years ago. Ramon, what did you make of that?
It was a very awesome game in a tradition of like amplitude, frequency, a little thumper in there. It's awesome, and it is coming to PS4.
It is, yes, it is.
Now, I'm sorry, I'm taking back over because that
all right, come on, all right.
Can't stop talking about Final Fantasy.
No, I'm allowed to talk about Final Fantasy. No, it looked incredible, and for anybody who knows, it takes place in Alticia. I don't want to give too much away, but anyone who's played that game, Chapter 9, right? Chapter 9. And it fills in basically what happens, and I don't know if you saw it, the ring? You put the ring on.
Let's not give away any spoilers. But we are finally going to get to find out, you know, a big thing about Ignis' story that until now has been a complete mystery.
I mean,
so it's going to be awesome.
There's many, many people speculating on Tumblr, let's put it that way, so who knows?
I can only imagine, right? So, great show so far. I mean, I think we brought some significant updates here. Favorite moment, real quick to call it out?
The Hong Kong Massacre. That game looked insane. I can't wait to play that.
Yeah, what about you, Holly?
I think it was Gardens earlier on. No, but sorry, I've forgotten the full name of it. But
the Gardens Between.
Between,
yes.
that's the one, thank you. So I know everyone thinks I'm going to say Final Fantasy, but Garden Between, I don't know, there's something about that. That's my jam. Good, personal, deep stories.
Rob? It looks beautiful. I mean, for me, it's got to be the tennis. Tennis World Tour.
Not surprised.
I keep going on about it, but I've been waiting for a really deep, good tennis game for so long. So to have Tennis World Tour coming is proper exciting, and I was, you know, massively hyped for that.
got to say for me, it's probably Guacamelee 2. So glad that we can get that out there. It's coming soonish. It looks gorgeous. It's got the 4-player co-op throughout the entire campaign. It's got enhanced chicken mechanics.
Chickens. I mean, the chicken is the highlight of the show, right? That's why everyone's here.
Finger licking good. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that.
Put that in.
That's right. That's right. So hey, we are almost out of time. That big PlayStation Media Showcase is right around the corner, and who's to say what's going to happen then? But we do still have 2 more games that we need to announce. So what do you guys think we should do about that?
I think we should announce them.
Should we?
Yes.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, that's my grand plan.
So let's kick it off with the very first game we're going to be announcing, and we'll do that right now. And that was a first look at O-Ray. O-Ray, by the way, is how that's pronounced, if you were wondering. Really just magnificent, gorgeous-looking game. And it's actually coming out a little later today on PlayStation Store.
O-Ray out today.
There you go.
I've been saving that.
I've been saving that.
Beautiful. I thought it was incredible to look at. I got real Journey, Abzu-esque vibes from it. It's totally, again, my kind of thing. I really believe with gaming, for me personally, I was very AAA only. I never really considered indie. And then I started adding that in, and I feel like I always compare it to having a balanced diet.
Yeah.
And it's like
a balanced gaming diet.
A balanced gaming diet, and these are the kind of games for me that balance it out. So in this particular game, you're exploring the world as a child that can turn into a dragon. You've already seen that in some of the B-roll.
That's an easy sell, isn't it?
I mean, it's really easy to sell. The idea is there are these titans within the world, and they have very important jobs, but for some reason they've stopped doing their job. So you're trying to convince them to basically go back to work by doing, going through the world, solving puzzles, exploring. There are mysteries within the world for you to uncover as well. I think it's beautiful, and I'm so excited that it's actually going to be available, today.
Today.
You love the look of this, then you can pick it up.
Buy now.
It does
That's what I
look
say.
gorgeous, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely stunning.
What you said about Journey and Abzu is, I think, on point.
Really is.
Getting those kind of vibes from it.
I think it's just so nice to see games like this as well coming out. And if you're looking at this and you go, I don't play indies, I was the same as you. Please just give one of them a go. Maybe you'll discover a whole new library of games. And what's wrong with that, right?
Nothing wrong with it at all. I mean, that is beautiful. So, hey, that was O-Ray, and I gotta say, I think we had a lot to talk about here tonight. And I want to thank, actually, all the independent developers, all the publishers who worked with us to put this show together. It's an honor for us to be able to debut your titles and to be able to provide all these meaningful updates and just exciting stuff all around. But I gotta say, that PlayStation Media Showcase is right around the corner. I want to make a shout out, though, to everyone watching live. We've got a lot more to come after the showcase. If the showcase ends, there's more to come. We're going to dive deeper into all those games that you saw at PlayStation Showcase, all the new stuff you see there. Are you excited, guys? Are you excited?
Yeah. I mean, massively excited.
Yeah?
That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
These moments where we all come together, the audience is already in, you can feel the electricity. I already know from people watching at home as well.
Because we have absolutely no idea.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know anything.
What we're about
they keep it under lock and key here. It could be anything.
It's like a big sporting event. Like, those are the kind of nerves you feel, like ready to see something epic and amazing.
And
I can't wait.
Who knows? I mean, it's literally a couple of minutes from now, and we're going to be cutting to that live here in just a couple of minutes. But first, we do have one other thing we wanted to share with you. Now, this is one I've been dying to talk about all night long, but I've had to restrain myself.
Not yet.
Well.
Not
That's
yet.
right.
You could talk about it now.
And just a handful of seconds from now, we're going to talk about and show first details on a brand new game that's from an independent studio, and it's the it's a new title from a developer that's actually rather celebrated. So I would suggest that we cut to that now, and for all of you watching at home, enjoy the show.
Hello， 大家好啊！咁就 Billy， 我又翻嚟啦。咁就大家都睇咗接近1個鐘嘅 pre-show， 咁就都其實講咗喺成個 pre-show 入邊都講咗好多嘅新作嘅新消息，係啦。咁啊，而家呢個 moment 就正式開始呢個發佈會啦。
You are a warrior. I can see that. You trained your whole life for this. And you have won battles that lesser men have called unwinnable, yes? But while you were sharpening your sword, do you know how I prepared for today? I learned. I know your language, your traditions, your beliefs, which villages to tame and which to burn. So I'll ask you once again, Samurai, do you surrender?
gentlemen, please welcome Jim Ryan.
Wow, what a great way to open Paris Games Week. Thank you for joining us
Jim
tonight.
Ryan 係啦，
It's now 5 years since
咁
we
就
launched PlayStation 4, and I still have the
頭
honor to
先
unveil a
嗰
brand
個
new
預告片就
AAA
係
game,
相信係
the
新嘅遊戲
astonishing
作品咧，叫
Ghost of
Ghost of
Tsushima from Sucker Punch.
Tsushima。
You know
我
what?
姑且譯佢做呢
That's
個
not the
對
less
馬
surprise that
之
you're
鬼
about to get.
係啦，咁就以一個日
You've seen the power of PlayStation 4 provides you not only with immersive storytelling,
戰國時代
but also allows
應該係
developers
係啦
to fulfill
戰國
their
時代
wildest
嘅
dreams.
你
The
好做
great
背
news
景
is
嘅
that
一
these
隻遊
developers
戲
are
啦。
now extracting more and more power
咁
from the
就
machine
感
with
覺上
increasingly
好
spectacular
似
results.
就有呢個人
That's why a single creative
加
mind like Toby
無
Fox
雙文
can
豪
deliver one of the
嘅感
year's
覺。
biggest hits in Undertale. Why a small studio like Ninja Theory can take you on a thrilling personal journey with AAA production values in Hellblade. And our own worldwide studios can bring alive Horizon Zero Dawn's breathtaking wilderness in dynamic 4K resolution and HDR. Furthermore, you can expect innovative new dimensions in gameplay as we continue to explore the possibilities of virtual reality. The bottom line is that there is so much power and potential packed into PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro that innovation will continue to accelerate and proliferate in the coming months and years. With more than 225 games offering graphical enhancements on PlayStation 4 Pro and more than 100 games compatible with PlayStation VR, PlayStation is already the best place to play. As we will show you tonight, it's thrilling to think there's even more to come. While we continue to focus on bringing you the games you love, we're also focused on expanding the PlayStation community. We're excited about innovation like PlayLink, highly social, easy to play, localized, and fun. We've been thrilled with the success of That's You, with over 3 million downloads to date, and see more social and family-oriented games give us an opportunity to expand our reach and amplify our mission to be the best place to play. The past 20 years have seen trends come and trends go. We're still here, stronger than ever, and well-positioned for the future. The ecosystem of today will be more powerful, more engaging, and more immersive tomorrow.
咁呢位可以話係呢個 Sony Interactive Entertainment 嘅大佬叫 Jim Ryan 咧，咁就喺度回顧翻過往出咗啲咩遊戲啦，咁啊包括呢個其中一個大作就係呢個 Horizon Zero Dawn 啦，Undertale 啦。咁就同埋講翻呢個PlayLink PS4 嘅下載次數已經係去到一個300萬嘅次數啦。咁啊講完一輪之後就繼續一個預告片嘅介紹。 好，咁就呢一隻遊戲真係冇得頂。轉頭再解釋呢個。睇下佢呢條trailer係咪會播嘅先。
I've been watching you, Erica. I've been watching you for a very long time. They've been watching you too. They've been waiting very patiently, and now they've come for you. Just remember, don't break the seal. If you break the seal, I can't protect you.
好，咁就一連放咗2個嘅 trailer， 第一隻就係一個繪畫遊戲嚟㗎啦，咁就玩家喺畫完之後就可以將一定程度嘅具現化啦，包括去開啟一個新嘅位置啦，或者係同佢做一啲互動啊等等咁樣嘅。咁我相信嗰隻繪畫遊戲係主要集中喺一啲比較輕鬆類嘅玩家身上會比較環便，因為佢真係好自由自在地去即係感覺上啦，好自由自在地去畫佢想要畫到嘅嘢啦。咁而第二款遊戲 trailer 就叫做 Erica。咁 Erica 呢一隻嘅話咧，基本上一望都知佢係一隻選擇類型嘅遊戲嚟，感覺上同早期一隻遊戲叫做 Until Dawn 嗰隻差唔多。有冇 Until Dawn 嗰隻 Butterfly Effect 咧？就呢個唔知啦。咁我相信有嘅，係啦。咁同埋呢一隻 game 除咗係玩佢個選擇嘅分支之外咧，有一樣嘢係好值得大家注意嘅，就係佢個佢人物嗰個細緻度同埋嗰個電影感係非常之重。咁若然係中意一路玩一路去感受嗰種電影感嘅感覺嘅話咧 ，Erica 呢隻 game 係一定唔可以錯過。
Come to see what's biting, have you?
My name is Ryan Marks. I left London to be a soldier. But then that came from my family. Now I'm back, and everything just got a little bit complicated.
I'm a professional soldier. Don't take bad man for a joker. I don't wanna do man over, but I'm raw getting closer and closer. Get shit resolved, I'm quick, no glamour and glitz, just glamour and grit. I'm on my ting, won't quit. I'm a real bad man, I get a bad man hit. Wow, rage, I'm coming for you. I get this result, I'm coming for you. Show no regrets, I'm coming for you. Start talking, you're fucking dead. Wait, listen, it was all his idea. He wanted. Fuck me. Today a legend is born, ready for vengeance, ready for war, ready for anything, ready for more. My English gangster, I'm telling you, I'm on a rage. I'm coming for you. Get this result, I'm coming for you. Show no regrets, I'm coming for you. Cold-blooded revenge, I'm coming for you.
Ryan, get out of there!
好，咁就喺一輪嘅新作介紹之後咧，咁就係另外一個嘅 trailer， 咁就死啦！啱先唔記得咩名添，唔緊要。咁係一隻PSVR 嘅專屬遊戲嚟嘅，咁感覺上都係感覺上啦，咁就係一個黑幫遊戲啦，所以亦都係因為佢係 PSVR 嘅關係咧。所以
One of the consistent factors in our success over the 4 generations of consoles has been the unwavering support of our partners. We were delighted to feature a massive amount of indie and VR content in the pre-show. And now it's time to showcase 6 games, all of which have features and benefits unique to PlayStation from some of our most valued partners, all of whom we've been working with from the very beginning. Let's start with a new trailer from our friends at Ubisoft.
係個感覺上幾好玩嘅。
Folks, it's a beautiful sunny weekend in Hope County. How will you be spending your time outdoors?
咁啊，呢隻唔使講啦 ，Ubisoft 播勁耐嘅呢隻遊戲 Far Cry 5。
Imagine me and you and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, it has to be. The only one for me is you and you for me. So happy together. I can't see nobody but you. You're all my life.
係幾似 Far Cry 5。係Ubisoft新嘅 game。咦？唔係真係 Far Cry 5，不過係 multiplayer 版嘅 Far Cry 5嚟嘅，係啦。見到奔住，見到 ATV 上，再見到呢啲咁經典文好嘅人物角色。好啦，唔諗都係 Destiny 嘅新 DLC。
He was my mentor, Osiris, the most notorious guardian in Vanguard history. Once, his dangerous ideas nearly destroyed us, and he was banished. Now he has returned, but will he be a powerful ally, or bring us death? You are the one thing they have not foreseen. Go to Mercury and find Osiris. Time is not on our side.
係啦，冇錯啦，呢個新 嘅 DLC for Destiny 2嘅，係啦，咁就2套嘅 expansion， 咁有買隻 Destiny 2嘅人都冇得走噶啦，呢2套 expansion。好，下一隻 Capcom 望到有大劍sorry 太刀有望到有輕弩，有好多條龍，都唔使諗係邊隻嚟㗎啦，一定係 Monster Hunter World。咁喺今次嘅巴黎遊戲週上面就公布一套新嘅宣傳短片。喺頭先嗰短短幾十秒入邊，可以睇到今次嘅今一集嘅 Monster Hunter World 將會見到有2個大型魔物嘅互片，係啦，咁Hunter們就可以坐山觀虎鬥，睇下邊個贏啦。比較重要一樣嘢就係今集 Hunter 就可以用入邊嘅地形環境嚟到作出一啲地形上嘅攻擊啦，譬如話有啲落石可以擊落嚟，咁從而可以坑中條龍嘅。咁亦都首先第一下就公布咗第一款嘅合作活動，就係同Horizon Zero Dawn 嘅合作啦。咁就會有佢哋嘅Horizon Zero Dawn 入邊嘅裝備同埋其中一款武器呢個弓箭啦，係啦，咁都。係 Hunter 都唔使諗㗎啦，作為一個獵人，呢隻冇理由唔買嘅都。好，接下來嘅遊戲亦都係重頭作嚟㗎啦。Call of Duty World War II 咁就公佈咗好多咁亦都喺片段入邊亦都睇到一啲唔同嘅玩法啦，有空戰啊，亦都有好華麗嘅場面啊咁樣，咁就亦都講咗會有呢個嘅expansion 出現㗎啦，咁就要做呢個 The Resistance， 咁就喺1月30號嗰度會推出嘅。 下一隻賽車 game。瘋狂嘅賽車 game。哦 ，OK， 啲車係唔散嘅喎。仲要可以2個轆嘅同4個轆嘅鏈喎。Get ready for the rush。係啦，咁啊呢隻賽車遊戲叫做 On Rush 啦，咁就會喺預計就會喺呢個2018年嘅夏季度推出嘅。咁啊好單純一隻賽車 game 問號，但係好明顯地就係大家係鬥撞同埋鬥撞。anyway 啦，又一定會賽車遊戲好熱誠嘅，或者好熱衷於賽車遊戲嘅朋友們都呢隻都係值得一玩嘅作品嚟嘅。好咁啊，接下來就係望到啦，有白兵啦，亦都有好多大家熟悉嘅角色，咁一定係星球大戰嚟㗎啦。咁啊，講緊今集就係Battlefront 2。哦 ？What？ 我冇睇錯啊嘛。
Thank you to all our partners. It's a real privilege to have you.
係啦，咁啊呢個 Battlefront 2咧，咁就係據知就改善咗好多上一集好多需要改善嘅地方啦。有外國嘅 media 玩過之後都覺得，呢一隻係真係比上一集就好10分之多嘅。無論係中意係圍片嘅玩家又好啦，或者係好中意星球大戰呢一套作品嘅朋友都好咧，呢一套係冇得走雞嘅。接下來就係掛住 Marvel 牌頭嘅遊戲作品。
This is Miles. He's gonna be helping out around here.
For acts of extraordinary bravery. I'm the one who kept order in this city!
What is this? Devil's breath.
Your city and everything you care about will be destroyed. The people will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Get more backup.
係啦，咁啊有少少背景可以講下嘅，咁就係自從 Spider-Man Homecoming 呢一套電影作品正式可以掛翻喺Marvel 牌頭，喺 Marvel 個電影宇宙出現翻之後咧，咁亦都Sony 亦都好識做咁樣咧，將佢呢一款 Spider-Man 最新嘅遊戲作品咧都掛翻喺個 Marvel 牌頭度先。咁今集 Spider-Man 要對付嘅一個反派角色，我冇記錯係叫做 Mr. Negative， 係啦。咁就係Spider-Man 其中一個死敵嚟嘅。係啦，咁詳細就要再研究，即係要再去了解一下究竟 Spider-Man 同埋 Mr. Negative 佢哋兩個之間嘅隱隱怨怨，咁先至可以再作出更加詳細嘅講解啦。好，繼續下一隻遊戲。
You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals. That's Alice. You look after her. Homework, bath, all that crap. Got it?
Right away, Todd. Aren't you going to school today? I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
You shouldn't mess around with my stuff. It makes me nervous.
I'm sorry, Todd.
What are you looking at? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault your fucking mother took off. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking account. Come back here. You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move. Alice! Daddy's very mad. It's all over now. Daddy isn't angry anymore. You know Daddy loves you.
係啦，一個殺女嘅悲劇，咁亦都將呢一款嘅，亦都將呢一個過錯，將呢個仇恨加咗落呢一個 Android 機械人入面。咦？未死喎，原來。定還是一個回顧嚟嘅咧？平衡宇宙嘅設定問號。居然係個女開槍打死咗個老豆。OK， 好，咁就呢一隻叫 Detroit 啦，咁就係講大概就係講呢個機械人叛變問號嘅遊戲作品。係一隻即使係未出街，甚至乎係未有更多嘅消息公佈嗰陣時，我都已經係十分期待嘅一款新作嚟㗎啦，即係新作，個 title 係新嘅，係啦，因為之前都未曾有個類似嘅作品出現過啦。咁當然消息就一直已經改咗好多㗎啦。好，咁啊，接下來就係戰神回歸，勒住個仔。
It does not attack.
Oh. Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come.
Take that!
就係一個曾經嘅戰神，衝出去打就少不免㗎啦。
Wow! Amazing!
Follow me.
Yes, sir!
係啦，亦都係最新一集嘅 God of War。可以見到已經老掉嘅戰神拖住個仔，究竟成個故事劇情會係點樣去解釋咧？呢個就好值得各位朋友們喺下年出嗰陣時就一齊研究下啦。好，跟住落嚟嘅作品咧，亦都係同 Horizon Dawn Zero 我成日都記唔到添。anyway 啦，咁就係同呢款作品有關嘅，咁亦都係新嘅 DLC 嘅宣傳片段。 Horizon Zero Dawn 係啦 The Frozen Wow 睇嚟下年除咗係好多新作之外，亦都有非常矚目嘅 DLC 等住大家去入手啊！下一隻遊戲。
Abro。
聖劍式發光啊！呢隻唔係聖劍嚟㗎。我要話俾我聽呢隻咩嚟㗎？咦！一射佢脹咗個肚就會即刻射中佢脹咗個肚就會即刻淋晒喎。仲可以跳上去添。好芒坑，但係又一定唔係芒坑咯。What? Shadow of the Colossus 一本感覺上好史詩式嘅遊戲作品。
Hopefully, we've made one thing clear to you tonight. It's a great time to be a gamer. To close the show, let's have the first in-depth look at a much-anticipated an exclusive title. From everyone at PlayStation, thank you for your continued support. Good night.
係啦，呢個講完呢個最後一個環節都係壓軸嘅環節啦，亦都係PS4 獨佔嘅遊戲作品，係啦。咁啊，以下就開始作出呢個 countdown 嘅動作啦。由 Sony Interactive Entertainment presents 人。感覺上似係 Tomb Raider。咦
are nested with sin. Free them, that they may know my.
Yara.
Where is the other apostate? Clip her wings.
Cái就，哦，痛啊！全敲碎咗佢隻手。哦！哇，有計喎！我左輪六臂嘅。OK 啊？係啊，聽到個 Laura 做冇自己落拉轉那一集。
Yara. Demons are coming. Cut her down. She's one of them. Lev.
都幾頂得下喎。諗起都痛。唔知大家有冇留意到啦？呢一個 trailer 係一鏡到底。哦？哦 ，The Last of Us Part 2，唉。哇！今年都係啲喪屍遊戲大行嚟嘅喎。
I'm the one that makes people see stand up. Much more than the other in the block, no, no. Much more than the other in the block, no, no. God knows that I'm running for the top, you know, you know. God knows that I'm gunning, bow, bow. I've been stepping, check my settings, ain't no fretting. Where we heading, we just getting to that nitty gritty, to that nitty gritty, to that nitty gritty. Where we heading, we just getting to that nitty gritty.
Don't touch that dial. Don't touch. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more. We're going to get a behind-the-scenes look at a lot of those new games that were just announced today, so stay right there. Very quick, our panel of hosts here. What did you think?
God of War. Last of Us 2. Oh my, yo, every developer out there.
好啦，咁就成個嘅媒體發佈會咧，咁就可以話去到呢一度就完結，暫時完結。問好啦，都係係啦，咁就有人問啦，剛剛嗰個係美國末日2嘛？哦，你講係咪頭先我誤認為係盜墓者羅拉嗰個嘅話咧，其實係The Last of Us 嘅 Part 2嚟嘅，你諗成為第2集啦，係啦，咁所以點解後尾最尾一個最尾一幕會見到成堆好似喪屍咁嘅嘢走出嚟，就係咁解啦。咁啊 The Last of Us 係不能錯過嘅下年其中一款不能錯過嘅一款大作。咁其他都仲有嘅不過我會先啦。係啦，咁就其他都仲有嘅，咁啊包括一開始就已經係播緊嘅一個 trailer 叫做 Ghost of Tsushima 呢一款嘅話咧，係以日本戰國時代為背景嘅一個動作遊戲作品啦。咁玩家係要扮演入邊其中一個嘅人物，暫時未知係邊個嚟嘅，咁就去幫身處對馬島嘅大名啊，或者係一啲嘅幕府啊，我太完大名啦。係啦，嚟到去幫佢哋去行軍打仗啊，甚至乎係要上陣殺敵咁嘅樣嘅。係啦，咁當中仲有好多，譬如話喺12月推出嘅巴哈薩7 Go Edition， 入邊會有一個免費嘅 DLC， 就係延期咗都半年嘅 DLC 叫做Not a Hero， 咁以 Chris Redfield嚟到做主角嘅，咁啊亦都會有個要俾錢要付費嘅 DLC， 嗰個就叫做 End of Three， 咁兩者都係會係補完翻喺成個包哈薩7呢個 Baker 事件入邊所發生嘅事啦，包括 Lucas 究竟喺成個事件之後嘅去向啦，同埋雖喺喺 Baker 屋企入邊，究竟係發生咗啲咩事啦咁樣嘅。咁啊，當中其實仲有好多大家好值得去留意嘅一啲獨立遊戲啦，咁譬如喺頭先pre-show 之前講過嘅The Garden Between 啦，咁係一隻感覺上幾好玩嘅一個獨立遊戲嚟嘅，係啦，因為佢可以將你嘅動作咧去倒轉嚟到去進行咧，咁就會係變咗個感覺幾新鮮，係啦，咁啊亦都有曾經喺2008年喺呢個PlayStation Portable 平台上面出過嘅Loco Roco 2嘅 Remaster 版啦，今次就Remaster 4K 喺呢個嘅PS4 Pro 上邊。係啦，咁啊，若果大家冇買第一集嘅話，唔緊要，直接買第2集啦。係啦，咁就亦都有呢個The Sims 4嘅 PS4 version 啦。咁講緊 The Sims 4嘅話咧，雖然頭先發佈會冇正式去公佈過啦，咁其實喺 pre-show 嗰陣時都講過，佢會有一個俾電腦唔同嘅一個獨特嘅 UI 啦。咁相信喺電腦版嗰陣時咧都會係假以時日會有更新㗎啦，佢推出咗之後。冇錯啊，頭先最尾嗰款係 The Last of Us 嚟㗎。咁我唔知中文係咪叫美國末日2 2啦，我睇一睇先啦，因為其實我一直都係講緊佢係 The Last of Us， 係啦。如果啊嗱，以維基百科嘅解説咧，佢係叫做最後生還者。咁係唔係你口中所講嘅美國末日2咧？咁就嗱，係啦。
The core idea for Concrete Genie actually came from a brainstorming process that we executed with the team, where one of our artists, Ashwin, created a piece of artwork that illustrated a character being bullied. And he overcame that by creating artwork within the wall.
好，咁就喺呢個 after show 上邊，咁就大家可以去聽下究竟呢一班製作遊戲嘅幕後嘅工作人員，佢哋用一個乜嘢嘅心態或者一個乜嘢嘅思想嚟到去製造佢哋而家見到嘅遊戲啦。大家細心欣賞。
play around with and have a lot of fun with.
We're really lucky in that we wanted to use the power and the tech of the PlayStation 4 to make the drawings come to life within the walls.
And we've developed an awful lot of technology as well as design mechanics to help anybody make something as effortlessly as possible in this game. I, for example, can't draw in real life, but in this game, I feel like I can. And so whatever the marks that you make with the DualShock as you gesture around in this world, we take that mark that you've made and we embellish it and we grow it into something really beautiful.
I'm hoping that people get that same feeling that they did when they were kids and sort of drew with a crayon for the first time or looked at the first illustration in a children's book. I really hope that people feel that when they're creating their own artwork.
We can animate and bring to life these incredible creatures who all have their own AI and their own distinct look, and they're all completely unique to each player.
It's not just about creating artwork. It really is quite a bit more. It's about the adventure also.
One of the things that we learned from making Entwined was that if we're going to invest our heart and soul in making a game that has a message to it, we wanted to make sure that with this game we put it into a structure that people were going to have a lot easier time getting into. And so we decided to invest in making a third-person action adventure because that's a platform that we love. We love those type of games. And then all of our amazing kind of painting gameplay sits on top of that base.
Entwine was a perfect first project for the team. What we learned from Entwine is that we wanted to continue to make games that have an emotional connection with the player. You know, games that have heart. And that's sort of one of our internal mandates, is that we make sure that we have games that resonate with people from an emotional point of view. That's been important for Concrete Genie.
There's something really just intuitively fantastic about making these marks in the world and seeing them come to life as well. I'd say the main thing we hope people will feel is joy.
I feel as an artist this game is really a dream come true, because I think if you're a young person drawing in the back of the classroom or sketching, and we really give you the ability to have that same feeling that you do as a kid, but have your drawings come to life. I mean, that's is an absolute dream come true.
Among the many titles PlayStation announced at Paris Games Week was one that stood out for its innovative storytelling. It's called Erica. Let's take a closer look.
Games are typically empowerment fantasies about external conflict, and we're putting you in the mind of someone who is a living, breathing person. And so the decisions you're making aren't about high score. It's not about avoiding a game over. It's literally about the soul of this character and wanting to preserve that and wanting to do what's right for Erica. I think if you're not familiar with games, the easiest way to pitch this would be to say it was like an interactive film, but we think it kind of doesn't deserve to be like a subsidiary of like an existing sort of medium. It really feels like it's its own sort of thing between something like film and games. So we don't want to say too much right now about the story, but ultimately this is Erica's story and you are guiding it. And the heart of that story kickstarts with a traumatic childhood event, which haunts her until her adulthood. She's contacted by an old family friend who believes that in her mind somewhere is the key to the identity of a killer that's on the loose. But then what starts happening is that the killer comes into the picture as well and starts to contact Erica, and then you're stuck between these two perspectives, these two sides of the same coin, and not really knowing who is the one to trust. And the choices you make end up sort of creating a bias towards one or the other, and ultimately these pile up to give you this tough choice towards the climax of the game as to what you think the truth really is. Originally, we designed it as a very solo, intimate experience where it's just you and Erica and her world. When we started playtesting it, we realized that people would just sit on the sofa alongside their friends and they start getting into arguments about what's the right thing to do, and they can just watch it without having to understand what the game mechanics are at all because the cinematic experience is so seamless, it feels like something you just watch on TV. It really works as like a backseat gaming experience, which is something that's always been like an interesting subject to me.
I've been watching you, Erica.
Whether you're playing Erica or you're watching it almost passively and you're just in a sort of a social situation, it generally feels like watching a Hollywood film with the same pace and the same production value and that sort of flow that you're familiar with after like 100 years of filmmaking. What it allows you to do that a film doesn't is make you an active participant in that. And that means you can feel emotions that you haven't felt when you're watching a film, like guilt or shame or pride, these things, because you're involved with the decisions. So the way it's structured is very much like a sort of a typical feature film. It's always moving forward, it's always seamless transitions, and you're pushing it forward with the words that you choose for Erica to speak. And she won't speak unless you choose for her to speak. It's not like you're only involved some of the time. You really are in control of this experience. You're interacting every like 15 to 20 seconds, which creates this like great gameplay flow. But we didn't want it to just be about dialogue. It's also about touching the world. And so by using your smartphone and PlayLink, you can do something like wiping condensation off of a window and peering through to the other side, or just wiping a tear from somebody's cheek. There's even like sensitivity in this world, so like the speed that you do these things. If you open a door fast, it makes too loud a creak, you'll see Erica react to the fact that maybe she's made too much noise and she should be quiet. It's about allowing your actions to be louder than words, essentially. So in film they say don't say it, you've got to show it. So in games it's not just showing it, but it's allowing you to express it with the choices you make through touch. The thing that excites me mostly is that I really hope Erica is a start of something new, because we had to throw out the rule book on how we develop games. What Erica's going to give us is the foundation for what could be endless amounts of stories for years to come.
One of Paris Games Week's biggest blockbusters is coming to PlayStation VR. It's called Blood and Truth. I had a chance to sit down with the team at London Studio to learn more.
One of the downsides of action movies is you're just watching somebody's experience on a small screen. What Blood and Truth lets you do is put on a VR headset and kind of immerse yourself in a story in a way that you could never have done before.
Imagine your favourite parts of your favourite action movies. You actually get to be in that. London Studio worked on VR Worlds, and one of the more popular parts of that was a game called The London Heist. It had action, it had drama, it had gunplay, but it was very much like a demo. What we wanted to do is take that, turn it into a full game. So everything that was in The London Heist, the object interactions, lighting cigars, shootouts, we want to take it to, well, beyond the next degree.
Dial it up to 11 and just really kind of amp up the action. London Heist was kind of like our love letter to the classic Cockney gangster movies. When we started the project of Blood and Truth, our inspiration was way more kind of classic action movies. In Hollywood terms, it's very much a big blockbuster.
The London Heist was, it was static, apart from in the van. Now you can move and shoot, you can dual wield, you can reload as you're doing it, you can plant C4 while you're taking enemies out, you can crawl through vents. Pretty much anything you've seen in an action movie, we've either considered it or we're doing it.
When you're playing the game in VR, it's more immersive than any other first-person shooter. You get to feel like you're there, and when you're kind of hunkered down and you're under fire and there's grenades flying in, you feel the intensity and pressure in a way that no other game lets you do.
Someone throws a grenade at you, you just pick it up, throw it straight back. You really feel like the action hero.
And the moving adds to it in a way that the Heist never did, which is it adds a level of tacticalness to the game, particularly with the strafing between points as well. So you're in the middle of a firefight and you can dodge around. You can actually start peeking around corners and stuff in a way that you just can't do in a normal game. Blood and Truth definitely immerses you in a way that no other action game has done before. It makes you really feel like an action hero. And I think part of the reason for that and reinforces that is the movements you're doing. In your head, you just feel like you're immersed in that game world. When you get your clip and you smash it into the gun, that it just works and it feels right.
We've got like fancy reloads you can do, like gun tricks. I mean, there's people in the studio who can throw clips in the air and catch them. So as you get better at the game, it kind of grows with you.
PSVR has just celebrated its first birthday. We've seen some amazing games come out in that first year. I think for us, Blood and Truth shows the potential of what could be coming next. I think these bigger, more blockbuster titles that really push the boundaries of what it is to kind of be in VR.
It's like a compendium of all the best bits of all the action films and games that we love to play, and we've just put them all together.
We've only shown one location. We've got a load more levels that kind of showcase the glamour and grit of modern day London. We're just scratching the surface over kind of what we've got and what we're working on behind the scenes, and there's definitely more to come in the future.
A little earlier, we got a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. Naughty Dog's not sharing much for now, but I was able to pry a few more details out of creative director Neil Druckmann. Let's take a look.
It's been almost a year since we announced Last of Us Part 2. It's been hard being quiet for so long, but in the meantime, we've put out a little game called Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. With that finally out there and people playing it and enjoying it, the entire studio is now on The Last of Us Part 2. We're in full production. Every game leverages all of what we learned and all the technology we've built on the previous titles. So this is definitely using all the tech, all the engine improvements we made of Uncharted 4, and now we've had several years to build whole new tech to increase the fidelity even further of our game. So this is the next evolution of our Naughty Dog engine as far as lighting, as far as our character pipeline, how we do muscle deformation, rain effects, even like our facial performance is this whole new rig and whole new pipeline so we can get an even truer performance to what we're capturing on stage. And now we want to give the fans a little something more, lifting the curtain a little bit on the story for The Last of Us Part 2.
Yara! Where's the other apostate? Clip her wings.
The Last of Us, at its heart, is about Joel and Ellie and their journey, but it's also an ensemble piece with all these other characters fitting into that theme, and this time we wanted to focus on some of the other really important characters. Last year at the PlayStation Experience, we talked about the theme of hate and how much of this story revolves around that. This, you could see in a lot of ways, speaks to that. So instead of giving you an adjacent puzzle piece about Ellie and Joel's journey, we want to go somewhere else and give you something else and see how people make the connections. But as far as who these characters are, what their conflict is, where this takes place, when this takes place, we're going to leave it up to the fans for now.
啦，咁就時間嚟到呢一度啦。咁就歷時差唔多接近2個鐘嘅 pre-show， 再加呢個媒體發佈會，再加呢個 after show 咧，咁就已經係正式圓滿結束啦。咁亦都好感謝大家今晚嘅收睇啦。咁如果大家有興趣去了解更多嘅 ACG 內容的話，包括呢個動畫啦、漫畫啦，甚至乎係呢個遊戲內容的話咧，歡迎去 like 我哋嘅 Facebook 專頁 Akira Club， 咁亦都可以 subscribe 我哋嘅 YouTube channel Akira Club 嘅，咁亦都再一次感謝大家收睇啦，咁就我哋下一次再見啦，拜拜。